So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Van der Ven cuts it out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Haaland! Haaland! It's hit the upright. Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vitinha goes short, and it's Koundé. Takes a terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Japan have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Japan looking to pass their way through. He's had it taken off him. Eze. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Eze. Vitinha. He's in a good... And the shot! Goal! Japan!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he was alert to it. Rice. Barcelona finding their passes. He's had a shot! Vitinha. Can he spark a counter here? Aimed beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Gets his head on it! Mendes is there to clear. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chouameni concedes a free kick for that. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice sequence of passes, this. Yamal. Now it's Haaland. Vitinha. Oh, good read. Koundé. Rice. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good spread. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rice shifted it to the flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That looks a cracking ball. Rice. And it's Bellingham.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham. Rice. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now, he's got space here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely worked. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
And it's Rice. Eze goes steaming forward. The defender is not giving up on this. Oh, he's burst through!
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Thuram.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 10.
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
Goes for a shot! Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, what can they make of this? That has been cut short. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk makes the interception. That's a good ball out wide. Vitinha. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe. This looks promising. Good ball, good take. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Yildiz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the through ball. Yildiz. Gets... Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Can he get it through? Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
2 minutos de descuento.
That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Now there, and the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! They forced... And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a lovely, neat pass. It's a good run, that. Great timing. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Haaland, and that interception was most necessary. Bellingham, just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram, he's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Haaland. Oh, good read. Rodri. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rice. And it's Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Wan-Bissaka. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's made its way to him. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Chance for a shot! Mbappe has created one goal already. Koundé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden looking to run onto it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vitinha. Now it's Haaland. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vitinha. Vitinha! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been clubbed away. And here's Haaland. And they've got rid. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goes for a shot! Nuno Mendes. Oh, smashing header! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Barcelona finding their passes, and he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? Wan-Bissaka.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Japan are down to 10 men. Decent chance! Sensational from Bellingham! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rodri for Rice. Rodri, great defending, strong and determined. Well, that pass isn't the best. Foden, Rodri, and we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back on the way. Eze, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foden. And here's Vinicius Junior, looking for the run. He's onside. Rice. Thuram. Koundé. Oh, super ball! And he's only too happy to take that back. Foden. Barcelona could counter here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Eze. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Mendes.
Such good technique.
Vinicius Junior. Rudiger has been caught there, it's a foul. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he gets rid in a hurry, and he's there to retrieve it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Vinicius Junior did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's got the beating of his man. Eder Militao. Mbappe. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. So what can they make of this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thuram. Thinks about the shot. No way through, so back it comes.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
And he's running through. Thuram! It's loose, and he's following up. They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, really well played.
And it's Rice. Yamal. Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Now it's Thuram. Rice. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for options, for movement. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Thuram. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Thuram. Rodri. Now he's got space here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Thuram. Oh, it's Vitinha!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good ball, good take. Bellingham. Rice. It's Thuram. Could move up a gear here. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Vinicius Junior
receives it in a good position here.
Rice.
He's a sharp little ball here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Rice.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Vitinha. Some really good ball movement. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rudiger gets it clear. And that interception was most necessary. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0, and that's it. So many thanks for Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Koundé gets it clear. Back in possession and ready to go again. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's made its way to him. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Foden has it out wide and in space.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Mbappe! Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers.
Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Yamal. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe! Vitinha. Now it's Thuram. Yamal. Oh, they can break here. Foden. Now Mbappe. Rice. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yamal picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's through here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Knocks it into space. Van Dijk wins the duel this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bellingham. Barcelona finding their passes. Bellingham.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.
And the action is back on the way. So the first half brought no goals. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Great vision. And it's been played through. Rice. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Vitinha, now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Thuram. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Japan have their second corner now. They've played it short. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! The second half sparked straight into life. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Japan have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's...
And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier...
Real chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Thuram is onto this. And he's cut it out. Rice. Now Foden. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Van de Ven. And it's Bellingham. Now Mbappe. And it's Rice. Rodri. And it's Rice. Vitinha.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Foden. Thuram. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. He's in a great position here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he was quick to react. Foden.
Rice. Here's Rodri. Vitinha. Vitinha. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Thuram. Foden. Out towards the flank. And here's Thuram. Bellingham. Lovely feet. The final 5 minutes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, again there's no way through. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He is through here. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.